Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about a new raid we got today, Thanos Raid. I think everybody was kind of anticipating this a little bit. I'm pretty excited. 16, almost 17 days to do it. Separate energies, which is kind of nice. You got to get some raid keys, which are created the same way your regular raid key is. One of the things that I found interesting is the awards. I don't know if you guys have looked at this at all, but they're, I'll just say it, garbage. And the mega orbs are great, but tier 3 100 for level 2 is, the most you get is 207, and there's no infinity orbs at all. Fragments, nothing. It's like, okay, so it's all right, that's pretty garbage. And this is supposed to be, I think, level 35 through 50. Yeah, 35 through 50. So again, if you look at the best rewards you can get here, it's 207 to 155. And then let's go to the 60, which we're gonna attempt. We just started this right now, and it's going a little bit, but hey, look at this. Tier 1 is like, okay, a little bit better than your 100% on your level 35 through 50, which is nice. All right, so let's see what tier 2. Oh, still just mega orbs, and it's just, and fragments, mind you. Tier 3. Oh, so if you 100% the 60 raid, then you get some orb fragments. And not only do you not get enough to open one, but you only get enough to open one if you're the top 2. So it's like, all right, well, how hard is that? It's a level 60 raid, da da da. Let's check this bad boy out. So go through here, and it's like, all right, well, actually, let's this node was already knocked down, but it was, I think, a 40 or 50, which those aren't too bad. And then you get right to a boss, which is 95, another 98. All right, these are getting big, bigger. 70s, 160, 130s, 60, not too bad. 70, 60. Your next line, oh, there's a 70, but then there's almost 100, 141, 156, 141, 70, 97, almost all, 136, 76, 130s, and you keep going, and these are like almost all boss nodes at this point, at least for your, standard, I'll call it 60 to 90, maybe 80k, strongest team power. And they just keep getting, these aren't terrible, but it's just, is this really, maybe, hopefully there's waves and waves of folks. Those aren't too, it's a 60, but yeah, so I'm not even at my last line here, and, we've got a Wolverine and at 21 and Jessica Jones at 21. And that's a boss node, but, even in some of these regulars, it's like, okay, well, it seems to me that this raid is really made for your elite players to get any Thanos shards. So, one, the RNG for an orb is, it's ridiculous. You're going to get, 1, 2, 1, like it was for Deadpool more than likely, or 5 here and there. But, the only way to get those is if you can clear this thing 100%. And as you're getting to this back line, you've got multiple 200 level nodes. There's no way. Again, it's level 60. I get it. But even some level 60s, what do you get? Some level 60s are in their, 70k, 80k, 90k. And so unless you're at, 90 plus k consistently throughout your alliance, you're not going to do this. It's got this boss node has got a 48k Thanos. And it's like, so after going through that huge gauntlet, you've got this, like, crazy boss nodes at the end. And it's like, and the rewards you're going to get are orbs, and you'll be lucky to get, unless you're in your top 2, so maybe you get, it depends, let's call it 8 to 15, 16 orbs, which that's pretty good if you can do it. But that's the elite players, getting another champion. So I don't know. Look, I like that they put the raid in the game. I like diversity. It gets stale if you don't do that. But just looking at this thing, it's going. I can't help but go, who's this raid made for? you know, and you know, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a video of a couple nodes or something, but I don't know, man. When I see this, I think they should have made something that gave, you know, lower tier players, you know, the 35 to 50. Maybe it should have been 40 to 50, and you know, these rewards, these tier 3 had, you know, 1,000 orb fragments. But this is, I mean, this is great. Mega, I get it. You know, don't give a ton of mega orb fragments because you want to make it a little bit harder to get shards. But I don't know, when you get a raid where you're doing something for Thanos, I think you try to give people some opportunity, because you know the orbs they're gonna get, they're gonna drop anywhere from, you know, 4 to 15, you know, and it's you're unlikely to get Thanos anyway unless you did the last raid. And you know, me personally, I wasn't playing then. But anyway, so I still love the game. It's a lot of fun, but I think they kind of missed the ball on this one a little bit, and I hope they figure it out for the next, you know, raid like this. But if you enjoyed the video, click the subscribe button below, and you know, any comments you want to, you know, leave to let me know what you think about this Thanos raid. Appreciate it, and see you guys soon. Thanks.